course, this is for the channel Prison Stories 101, man. I want to ask y'all because, again, this I don't know, and I'm glad I got all y'all here. You did state, Dewberry, right?
Yeah.
T, you did Fed.
Yes, sir.
And G's, you did Fed.
Yeah.
Have you ever did state?
Yes.
Have you ever did state?
Yes.
Okay. You never did Fed. For those that don't know, man, again, this is for the young kids at home that just don't quite understand when people say Fed or state. What is the major difference between state and Fed?
Politics.
But let me say this. In this day and time, state man got politics too.
State got politics.
See that?
I think
Let me tell you what the no, this what you not bringing. This is the difference between federal and state. In state, it might be Fort Worth and Dallas bumping heads on the compound. Maybe, I mean, correct me if I'm.
Man, really, you dealing with a time frame. When you're dealing with state, you're dealing with a time frame. So that's why when people speak about prison, they need to start speaking about time frames. You know what I'm saying?
You mean months versus years? Or
Years.
You mean just, okay,
years. Because I went to prison in the 90s. It's not the same as going to prison in 2004, 2005. If you got, you know what I'm saying? It's a totally different era. It's a whole totally different era. You got to realize, you got to go back to turnkeys. State had turnkeys where inmates literally ran the unit, the compound. So you had turnkeys, and that's the reason why the branch off that started becoming the Mandingo Warriors. The Mandingo Warriors, the black, then you had the motherfucking self-defense family. So when you speak about the state, you gotta understand that the reason why a lot of things were happening in the state was really, it was dangerous, homie. It's super, super, super dangerous. But in Texas, we have so many prisons. We're not like, prime example, we're not like New Orleans. New Orleans probably got like 1 or 2 prisons. Y'all don't have a lot of prisons. We have many prisons.
Well, let me ask you this. See, you say New Orleans, so you got to go with Louisiana, our state.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, like Louisiana.
Yeah, no, we got a lot of state prisons.
So,
we only got one penitentiary, Angola.
Okay, y'all only got one
we got
penitentiary.
rest little, like, you know.
So that's what I'm saying. We don't, see, with us, it's different. We have multiple prisons. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason why, like, you got Cofield. It's a gladiator unit. You got Beto, a young gladiator unit. Ferguson, a young gladiator unit. You got Eastham, old school unit where they gonna kill your motherfucking ass. They'll kill you. Like in real life. They send my brother to Eastham to get killed. In real life. You see what I'm saying? Sonny Blassingale, big dog. Say, nah, nigga, that's my nephew. You see what I'm saying? So when you speak, when people speak prison, I always tell people, you gotta understand what you speaking from on what levels, in what time frame. You gotta break down time frames. Cause gangs wasn't in prison before. Gangs came in prisons. It went.
You got accepted again.
Okay. But gangs wasn't accepted. Like the older generation, they went with that gang shit.
Yeah. Well, was gangs even like Feds? The gang shit even because the Feds, the gang shit is okay.
Deep.
See, and when I speak about this, right, and I'm speaking from, you know, my time, like I said, I stepped in prison in the 90s. I'm coming straight from TYC. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to a gladiator unit, which is Ferguson, which was a gladiator unit. And a lot of older niggas, they wasn't on that gang shit. A lot of older niggas, they didn't like that because one reason they didn't like it, they felt like it was a protection. Niggas joined gang for protection. That's what their mindset was. But older niggas was breaking them young niggas. And they was fucking them. You know what I'm saying? So when I hit the unit, I hit the unit on game time. You see what I'm saying? Like, so my mindset was already set where, you know, nigga, you gotta build a name on this bitch. You gotta build a name on this bitch.
You called it gladiator school, gladiator unit. Does that mentality even go with the feds? Like it seems like, do the COs just let motherfuckers go to war out there, and do the COs do the same thing in the feds? Like, do they? Because it seems like they're like, yeah, nigga, this is our entertainment.
You goddamn right. Like, nigga, Laws used to literally come out there and watch me squabble, my nigga. You know, Laws used to go get the cab and everything. Nigga, on Fridays, nigga, it's freaking Friday, nigga open the floor up, nigga. It's gonna be Laws and Cab watching this shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I say that, like, in the state, it's different because, but back then, it was that I'm from Houston, you from Dallas, that shit was playing, that shit was deep then. But when the gang shit came in, it changed dramatically. Cause it don't matter where you from. If you represent this, then nigga, this is what it do. It was like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's everything is an era, bro. It's a hell of an era, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And like when I talk about, like, you got like the Muslims. I used to have a problem with the Muslims. And the reason why I had a problem with them was because every nigga that was joining the gang, they end up trying to become a Muslim, not because they wanted to be Muslim, but because that was their way of saying that's another way of protection.
Yeah. You know, did you know that's how it was on the outside when people just knew on the when you go inside, become a Muslim for protection. That's just how, even growing up in the 90s, that's just what was said. Like, you get in there.
And that was to me, I was like, hold on, time out. You talking about you Crip and Muslim? So I used to get into it with, say, nigga, how can you let these niggas do this and do this? Well, nigga, you know what time it is. Nigga, we gonna kick off them up. I don't give a damn about, you know what I'm saying? I used to feel like that, and that's why, because my thing is, if you gonna be Muslim, be Muslim. If you gonna be Christian, be Christian. But don't be Muslim and be Crip. So when you violate the Crip card, you still playing the what card? The Muslim card. So now the Muslim brothers gonna be like, what? Shit, we got them. You see what I'm saying? So I used to have a problem with that, bro. Like going through my bid, I used to have a major problem with that, bro. So I stayed away from the religion game when I was in prison.
So, Gangsta, you became Muslim. Mm-hmm. Was it like that? Y'all just accept people to help protect them?
See, when I became Muslim, it was different. In 1995, in a parish jail. So I didn't know about at the time when I went to jail, that's when I was like I was in my primes in the city. I was cutting up then. Even when I go to jail, I was cutting up. So, and then going to the feds and then looking back at my state time, it was different. Like, when I was doing my state bid in 95, got out in 96, I never heard Assalamu alaikum. I went to one Jumu'ah. I never seen a lot of Quran, a lot of literature. It was different in my state. In my state, it was on homeboy time, neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. You know, so we might get into a fight with this is isolated. Whereas now when I got to the feds, in the feds now, I'm from Louisiana. He from Texas, but we from the South, so we sellies now. I got a knife, I'm watching his back. I'm ready to kill somebody behind him, vice versa. It's a big difference in the feds. We got what you call a dirty South car. So every southern state will come together to go to war with the Mexicans, go to war with the Bloods, the Crips, D.C. And the crazy part, D.C. in the South, but because they don't have a state, they just...
But like he just said, the South come together, right, for the Mexicans, right?
Right.
blacks come together for the Mexicans down here. It ain't, nigga, ain't none of that. Like, nigga, if I don't give it, if you a blood, and if a motherfucking Mexican stab a nigga in that motherfucking chow hall, in that day room, and you didn't do nothing, nigga, your motherfucking ass finna get life flighted. We didn't give a damn about none of that shit about, well, that was a Crip nigga that the Mexican style. Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
He black.
He black.
Yeah, see, the feds is a little different.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's why I say it's different because, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? But why is it different? Is it the mentality or is it
We
what
all
is
got
allowed?
our cars. It's like everybody got their own, what they call a car. Right? Oh, that's our car, that's your car. Like we ride, we here, we ride. So somehow you might have a spokesman. Some people don't like to use shot call. Some people are like, oh, we got somebody that speak for our car. So what happens is, like he just said, if it's the Crips, they got their own politics. And the reason why a lot of the blacks, now blacks will come together. Let me make that clear. Blacks will, because I've seen blacks come together. But sometimes it'll be like, we from Louisiana, you a blood, he Crip. We not about to get in y'all politics if y'all, what if one of your people got some drug from the Mexicans or something, and now y'all like, well, we not about to get in that. That's on y'all, that's y'all call, that's y'all people, y'all deal with that. But now if it's Serranos, or if it's Paisas, or Texas Citizens, certain group, now if they go one on, but now if the Mexicans say, look, we want all the Mexicans, all y'all come together, then all us gonna come together. But if like I said, if it's Texas Citizens against the Crips, that's on them. That's isolated.
See, that's different in Texas.
Yeah.
See, we don't, like, nigga, on Ferguson, we didn't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, fuck that. See, that's why my mindset has always been that way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nigga, it's nigga, I ain't gotta fuck with gangster. I ain't gotta fuck with gangster. But if gangster in that hallway and he get hit, nigga, I'm gonna kick that bitch off. And me and gangsta ain't cool, me and gangsta ain't got nothing going. But nigga, ain't no Mexican or white boy finna do nothing to gangsta. But another nigga might get that gangsta and I get out the way. You know what I'm saying? I get out the way. But when it come down to the race, man, oh man, we ain't, man, man, we seen them Mexicans kill niggas, homie.
Man, what's the you could jump in on this. What's the worst contraband y'all was caught with? Like either one of y'all.
I got caught. Well, they found a 10-inch shank in my cell.
Damn.
Yeah, 10-inch shank in my cell.
How you get caught? I mean, what, you just...
Because, all right, when I used to be moving around different spots, I always have a knife. So they knew I had a knife because, you know, the Fed dudes workouts, you got some big dudes, little dudes, you got dudes that be ready to work. And my mind's always been, I was a gangster on the street, so I'm not about to come to the Fed, let y'all steal a march on me. So I'm gonna let you know, you play with me, I'm gonna crush one of y'all. So they knew by, and they got dudes play dirty in your dorm, but if they see you got the police on your side, or you got the police bringing you packages, or you got the bras, or you doing certain stuff, they gonna try to get you out the way. So sometimes they'll plant knives in your cell, right? But in my case, I was like, it was me, this crazy was me and a brother, he was from overseas. So I used to see how he used to kind of sun the little Muslim brothers, right? And I didn't like that. So when I come in, I kind of like got all of them, and we moved away from his table and moved to the back. So he ain't like that. And then from there, it just started to be a little riffraff to the dome. It was tension in there, but I kept a knife because I already had to stab somebody already with another knife. But I already bent down, flushed that, I already flushed it. So I went to the hole for that. I got my write-ups for that stuff too. But yeah, I got caught with a 10-inch, but not, I keep saying get caught. They found a 10-inch shank in my cell. That's how we keep it. Because you got what you call hitter cells in the Fed. A hitter cell is, we might have 10 knives in this cell and we might have 2 homies in there, y'all hold them knives. So it's called a hitter cell. And we in the main place to hide them knives behind the bunk, on the floor, back to the back behind the bunk. And I had a tall, long, man, I had a nice knife, yeah. Let me tell you.
What do they do once they catch it? Like what's
Going to the hole.
Going to the hole. How long?
100 series shot.
Damn.
Yeah, that mess you up, boy. That 100 series serious, still about 10 years. So that means your points can't drop. You can't go down to a medium or a low, whatever, because it keeps your points high. That 100 series shot serious. Getting caught with a cell phone, a knife, stabbing somebody. Those are very serious shots.
Dude, you ever get caught with any contraband ever again? You stay clear.
Hell no, I moved different, bro. Yeah. You know, like man, I moved different, nigga. I mean, you know, man, I ain't really just talk about it, but nigga, I got some niggas that gonna kill. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga, my niggas gonna kill. My niggas gonna, yeah. I ain't got so, nigga. I'm one of them nigga that. Shit, I'll just give me some Jack Max in the sock. You know what I'm saying? But when we got there and we get ready to go to war, man, them niggas gonna throw them knives and, yeah, nigga, I look at them, man, get at the such and such or get at the such and such, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I move different. I always move like that. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't finna catch me with a motherfucking thing.
For those that don't know what the Jack Max in the sock is, go explain that to them.
Nigga, that's the motherfucking Jack Mac King. It's always good to get a roast beef king. I mean, it's always good to get a refried bean king. A refried bean king that bitch ain't gonna bust. That bitch, you got about 2 or 3 good ones before that bitch pop. You know what I'm saying? You put that bitch in that sock, pluck, tie that bitch up. Oh. And when you tie that bitch up, come out that bitch and hit a nigga across his motherfucking head. Shit, he gonna be like he got stabbed.
Not seeing the Fed.
Nigga, he gonna be like he got. See, cause my thing is.
Huh? No, but you know we had the locks.
Well, the lock on the sock wasn't shit no more because that bitch used to fly off.
Well, what kind of locks y'all had?
We had
combination.
We had the combination.
They give us the heavy duty ones.
Okay, yeah. Them combination, them hoes gonna pop out.
Yeah, they pop out. I just saw.
So,
go ahead.
Now you got to get that bad bitch. Once you get that bad bitch, or get the fan motor. That fan motor gonna bust that head.
Fan motor out
your fan. So you get your fan, take that bitch off that motor, take that motor and you put that bitch in that sock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, you can get caught with that and they just contraband because you don't know if you can do tattoos or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So I always move like that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to have something like that. And I don't want to be up on you when I goddamn hit your motherfucking ass no way. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just like everybody moved kind of different when it came down to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gangsta, you about to say something about there was an error with the lock in the sock. What was the error?
No, what happened was I saw a dude, because like what he's saying is, I've seen somebody put the lock in the sock, hit somebody, and it tears through the sock, right? But I saw people dip the sock in the toilet, wet it, and didn't work, right? But see, this is the thing too, what I don't like about the feds is, say if the Crips had this cell, and they had knives or
hey, what's up, nigga? I'm still doing the interview.
Something stashed in the cell, right?
We doing the interview. I'm
and they moved me in that cell that day. If I don't search that cell, and then the next day they come do a shakedown, that's my knife. I'm going to the hole. It could be the Crips, the ones hid all the stuff in here, but I just moved in, so I got to shake this cell down for myself as soon as I'm moving in cell. Another thing the feds took out, we had canned goods when I first went to the Fed, but they took all that out. So no more canned goods, because like you gonna make a shank out of all that, right? Dental floss. Like they took the dental floss from us because people used to be cutting the bed, you know that hard iron bed? People take the time and saw that out to make knives. So we was making weapons with so they took the dental floss out.
That's why they had the little plastic blue thing.
Yeah, the little teeth, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna show you something. You see what that is, gangster? Somebody just hit me up, right? That did time with me. Mm-hmm. OG, man, you know, he was telling me, hey man, I ain't gonna say the nigga name. Right. He said he from 60. I was on Ferguson closed custody with you. Man, you spoke for the set on closed custody, man. Hey, cuz, you changed a lot about myself and got it together, etc. He said, I did 21 and a half years, my last 10 on Beat 01, and was highly respected on my departure. I want to thank you for being a friend to me. And I really mean that with heavy words. Nigga, you are a good person. You were strict, but fair. I will never forget you. I will never forget your leadership. Thank you, OG, from the West Side Rolling 60 Crip Gang. I am sending my sincere salute to you. But what I'm saying is, bro, this is what I really put down. Mm-hmm. Niggas talk about what they put down. I really put down leadership, my nigga. Mm-hmm. But I was strict because the reason why I was strict because, nigga, you couldn't be around me on whole shit. Because my time, every time, that nigga, my life on the line with you niggas.
Right.
My life on the line with you niggas. I'm not no nigga where when the nigga come through the yard, I'm gonna check you. I don't play them games, homie. Nigga, you my little nigga. Nigga, sit up here. We gonna talk. Nigga, if you don't know how to squab a nigga, we finna go in and say it, nigga, and I'm gonna teach you what you need to know. See, it's a difference, my nigga. I came up watching older niggas break young niggas. Fuck them. I watched young niggas get fucked in prison, homie. And that shit used to fuck me up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I was saying to myself, like, God damn, you hoe ass niggas, man. Y'all nigga wrong for this shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I can't get in no other nigga business.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Nigga can't get in no other nigga business. I ain't here to save nobody now. You know what I'm saying? But when I chose this lifestyle, this rolling 60 lifestyle, I didn't choose it like everybody else chose it. I started just realizing that, nigga, if you come in representing this shit, nigga, I gotta school you, my nigga. Oh, now ain't nobody finna check him. No, ain't nobody gonna check him. That's over with. Because I watched them niggas play the bully game. And I hate a motherfucking bully, my nigga. I hate them niggas, man. Nigga, I wasn't nothing but 160 pounds, promise to God, I was big dog. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't know what it's like to be this fear. No, ain't no nigga finna apply pressure on me. Nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck. But I hated that, homie. So that's the reason why I kind of changed my game when I see little homies come through the door, my nigga. Cause them old ass niggas wasn't giving them young nigga game, man. And it would hurt me because the Mandingo Warriors start extorting the young niggas. And back then, Mandingo Warrior niggas, them niggas killers, homie. But they gon' kill them laws. Them niggas stabbing laws, nigga. Them niggas was on that type of time, homie. Because they were for the blacks, my nigga. I watched old niggas trip out, man. What the fuck? Man, homie, like, that shit, homie, like, that's the reason why I say what I say when I speak about prison, my nigga. Nigga, tell them niggas, man, y'all gonna speak about it, speak our way about it.
Yeah, not half measure.
Don't half measure the shit, nigga. Don't half measure the shit, my nigga. Cause, nigga, I did 18 seasons, nigga, and I worked in the field, goddamn me, 13 motherfucking years before I even got a job. Nigga, I was in the motherfucking field. Them hoes wouldn't even let me get a job. I got a job in the kitchen. When I got a job in the kitchen, the GI came through and saw me and said, hey, what you doing? I said, I got a job. I work in the kitchen. She said, nah, you ain't. Come on. Get up out of here. What the fuck? So when I heard these niggas talk this, no, man, nigga, I had to go through some shit.
Let me ask, and then y'all can speak on this. So what is y'all's motivation? All of y'all are sitting here right now. Y'all have to have some kind of motivation to get out. You know what I'm saying? Whether for self, for somebody else, for mama, for whoever. What was your motivation to get through your sentence, to get out, see the light of day again? Because some niggas get in darkness. And just
my mama, bro.
Okay, yeah.
My T-Zone, homie. Man, 18 seasons, my nigga. She never folded. She never cracked. She never bent. Nigga, she made sure, nigga, she, you know, nigga, it was letters that she wrote a nigga, bro. That made me sit down and think, nigga. Nigga, have you ever heard a mama cry for help and you can't help, nigga? Have you ever heard a mama say, I need you? Nigga, and you can't do nothing? Come on, home. If you ain't never felt that kind of feeling, nigga, you don't even understand the pain, nigga. But then I know I still gotta say true to these niggas that ain't true to me. So one day I had to wake up and realize, nigga, I had to choose. Nigga, I gotta go back home to mama, nigga. I had a photo album and it said, I don't know if I'm gonna ever make it out, my nigga. Because of what I saw. Real deep shit, my nigga. So my whole motivation was, man, I just gotta get out here for my mama, my nigga. I had to, homie. I had to. I didn't have no kids or nothing. I had to get out here for my mama, my nigga.
For y'all, Crypto, you yourself.
I ain't gonna, my mama played the part, but was for me was just I was dependent on people. I didn't want to be in that position no more. So I knew I had to come out here and focus on making sure I ain't need nobody. That played a big part, calling people lying to you and nah.
You gotta get out handle yourself.
Yeah, so that was a big motivation for me.
You had kids at the time going in, right?
I had one.
Yeah, one.
But now my kid, I got my baby girl now, my daughter now, she motivation makes sure
Gigi.
I go back. Shout out to Gigi, man.
There you go. Gangsta, you had a lot of kids.
Yeah, but I would listen to Mystical music. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Nah, for real. All jokes aside, man, I was in USP McQuarrie, in Pine Knot, Kentucky. You're way up on the hill. Like, it's so far up on the hill, when you look down, they're like ants, like humans. They're like ants down there. And Katrina hit. I remember calling home. I got through to my baby mother. I said, you talked to my mama? She said, yeah, she was in the house crying, saying she don't want to leave her daddy in the house. And the water was rising, but she said she not going to leave her daddy. I said, what? So I called back. I said, you talked? She said, right now the house underwater. So I'm crying. I'm in the penitentiary like, man, my mama died like a soldier. I'm crying because I'm like, man. So his brother's coming over there. You gotta be fair. We in Islam, you have what you call iman, not imam, not the leader. Iman, your faith within you. So it's like, I'm like, yeah, I just took your house, man. So I ain't strong like y'all, man. That's my mama. You only get one mother. So man, I'm crying. I'm in penitentiary amongst killers. People with life, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 life sentences. Man, but I got a knife though, so they ain't gonna play with me. But still, man, listen, I was crying, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just called home again, and my baby mom was like, "Oh, did the people tell you?" I said, "Tell me what?" Because I had called Slim with Cash Money, right? I said, "Bro, I think mine." He said, "Well, I got some police I know. I'm gonna send them down there when the water go down and check the house, see, they get their bodies out whatever." I'm like, man. So when I called her back again, she was like, I talked to your mom. I said, Dallas, that's crazy, bro. My mother and them got on the bus. My grandfather fee was at 200. They got on the bus. They came to Dallas. And I'm going to ask my mom where they put them. I know it was out here in Dallas. They gave her a call. She said it was some white folks. The cap, it was a police. She said, but my grandfather died at 102 when I was in the Fed. It was jet black with blue eyes. But at this time, it was like in his 80s at this time. Or maybe close to 90. But anyway, so they made it to Dallas. My mama had they got him an apartment. They took care of him, showed him love, So at that point, I was like, man, like, I used to take care of people in the hood. Because my big homie, Blackie Moore, had taught me, always look out for your hood. You never know when you're going to need these people, right? So I always, bro, one thing I can't say, I never experienced a bad time in prison. For it's like with outside support. Baby and Slim, I never wanted for money. I always was penitentiary rich. I was able to take care of my children. It's a rapper whose mother I paid for her mortgage one time. She thought she was gonna lose her house. So I was always able to get money, do that. So I understand when he talking about the part about, people calling, but I had so many people in play because that money. And then I had to play mind game. I might got $20,000, $30,000 on my books, right? I might call you, Joker, man, let me borrow $500 till next week. And you send it to me, I'm gonna send it back to you. But just because that's always say you never know when I might start doing bad. At least I got a good report on him. I could get that and flip the money. Because one thing about jail, you can make money, man. Bro, you a hustle. And we got Unicorn in the Fed. It's a big warehouse where you got dudes making. I went in there. I had to get out of there because it's like jail inside jail. Because you got been there all day. You had a big old warehouse. Some people do bulletproof vests. Some people do T-shirts. We do different stuff at different Unicorns. But you had to do like my seller was making $200. The most I made was $100-something. This is every month. So if you don't got outside support, you go in Unicorn, you're gonna make money. You got dudes going home with $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 on their books from Unicorn. I know dudes making $500 a month because we gotta have longevity in there. So anyway, I was like, man, this is like I used to look out for people in the Fed. And then I remember brothers always, I be laughing what people say about when you become Muslim for protection, right? Because I thought about it, I said, boy, I was smooth then because I learned Arabic. And then one of the brothers always tell me who had way more knowledge, he say, You got to learn and study and read because you never know when all the brothers with more knowledge than you leave, you might have to step up. And that's what happened. So my last 5 years, I'm the imam. So everybody protect. I got, man, I'm the big dog, you know what I'm saying? So, but I always ran a smooth, we never had problems. So, but at that point when I was like, man, this is a time where I felt like I was just useless. I was just worthless. Like I couldn't be there for my mother. You know, like you only get one mother, man. So I was like, man, and my grandfather. And then what was so heartbroken, what I was mad about, they have a duplex. And my mother and grandfather live on one side of the house, and my little brother live on the other side of the house, and he fled with his wife. So I said, yo, you left mom and dad in the house? Yeah, I told him me on I-10. Boy, I-10 stretch all the way down. You told me. So it happened, him and his wife fell out. She kicked him out. He had to go back to that same house he left his mother and his grandfather in. I said, bro, how you feel, bro? Man, at that time, I wanted to just treat him like the boys at the Calio.
Damn, don't do him like that. Don't do him like that.
That's how I want to treat my little brother, because I'm like, bro. And the reason why I feel like this with my mother, because, bro, I don't know if y'all can relate to this, but I know, like, you got people who mama tell you, you better not be out there getting in trouble. If you go to jail, I ain't coming downstairs, boy. Don't call me. Bro, from juvenile, I had juvenile life, state to the Fed, my mama. That lady rolled with me to every step in court. She was mad when they gave me the line. Mama, yeah, I don't know, riding. Mama, you got to go home. I got to talk to you. All right. She was mad with them. I was like, all right, I thought I was going to get life for Angola, but I got it for the Fed. But, yeah, at that time, bro, I was like, man, I couldn't be there to protect my mother.
Y'all put a lot of strain on your mother. Did Big Dude do any time? See, y'all put a lot of strain on y'all mother, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you kind of got to get out.
right.
I mean, y'all, damn.
Yeah,
My nigga, that shit real, homie.
Yeah.
Like Gangsta said though, man, I ain't give a damn about no money. Ain't money, but that shit wasn't nothing, nigga.
You can make
Man,
that
nigga was
shit.
getting money like it wasn't. That shit wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Again, we don't want to. This is to not motivate anybody to go do no time. But how does one get money in state? How does one get money in feds?
Let me say this here right quick. People who on heroin, right? Let me tell you, this blew my mind because somebody kept trying to introduce me to that game after I hit the dude for the money. They were like, well, bro, what else? How you gonna keep the money going? So they were telling me about Suboxone. It's called strips. They some little orange, bro. They like look at like about the size of my finger right here, like my fingernail. They thin, real thin. They like the N8s are the good ones. The N12s for pregnant women. But they give you to you the methadone clinic to wean you off of heroin. But in the Fed, people start abusing, so that's their heroin, right? So now get this, I'm talking about it's a little thin. You know how you take them little strips, a little gum or something you put on your tongue? So these are little thin Suboxone strip. Some compounds $300 and $500 for these things. And I'm like, you go to the clinic, you buy them for $1, $2. But then the jungle store catch them, they start charging $5, $10, sometimes $15 to $20. Because when you get them on a compound, they're going for anywhere from $200 on up. Depends on where you at, and especially if it's a drought and you don't want with it, you about to make a killing. Like, and the reason why I know this because I did it. And I got cut off with baby behind doing it because it's like, bro, we sending you money, you in there hustling. I just was like, that was just still part of my mentality, getting money. You know what I'm saying? But then later on, I was like, man, he right, I got to chill. But like, I would get the balloon, get them Suboxone. I may have about 100 each balloon.
But how does the money equate? This is a commissary, like.
Oh no, we don't do no commissary, man. You got books and stamps,
Okay.
or you gonna have your people to Western Union the money to my people or to me. Back then we had green dot card. They was hot back then, them green dots. So you get to put on a fake name and send that in there. Or when my people say they got it or whatever, or got the county go get the money, I'm gonna give you your stuff. Like another thing we took over the Fed, that K2, but not the spray. That came later. The first was the weed looking one. You know what I'm saying? That took over. They was smoking it because they couldn't get it dirty. But excuse me, hustling in the Fed, you might the chapstick.
Yeah.
It's where you take that top, and that top they pack that. Sometimes some people try to play it, they try to let it be fluff, but you pack that, and sometimes that go anywhere from $60 to $100. So if you want weed, K2, whatever, they'll fill it up. Cocaine, okay, that's a gram. It just, bro, you gonna. Oh yeah, betting, tickets. The running back Clinton Portis, who played for, I think he played for the Washington Redskins, but he went to Denver or vice versa.
Yeah,
No, he went to Denver, then he went to the Washington Redskins.
Yeah, that's him.
Well, me and his little brother, well, me and his big brother was on the compound together, so, and we had one of the biggest tickets on the compound. So then we had stores. You gonna have a hood store. This hood store for people who play games on. I got your next camera, but I ain't get my money. But they got their money. Gonna go to the store, tell their home, and bring the bag back to myself. Play them crackhead game. That's y'all. I got a unicorn store. They get paid every month, so I know they gonna pay me back. We got the white store, so we had different stores that when people can't go to the real commissary, it's in the unit.
So y'all get money. What happens when a nigga owe money? Like what happens when a nigga owes some money? And,
You gonna I don't know. I can't. Like I said, I can't speak on the film and him have that part. I don't state that, man. But in the Fed, if you owe me money, if you from a different, like if you a Crip or Blood or something, I'm gonna go to somebody who over your car. Say, look, man, Dewberry, yo, man, $100, $200-300, bro. You know, y'all gonna straighten it or what? I'm gonna give y'all a chance to straighten it. And if sometimes they're buck, sometimes people, man, look, yeah, we ain't paying nothing. And we about to go to war. Behind $50, $100. It's the principality behind it because if not, somebody going, or sometimes people might go do that, look, dude, we're going to pay this bill, bro. You keep doing that, we're going to run you off this yard because you about to let everybody crash. Because it's a hands-off policy. Nobody can put their hands on one of your people. They're going to make you look bad.
dude, did it run the same way? Like if a nigga owes something, you got to go to somebody above him? Or?
Yeah. It's kind of it was like that. It was like that on a lot of units. You know what I'm saying? On a lot of units, all depending on what unit you're on. Nigga, like, you know, especially when you gambling essays. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, your people owe that money, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know we can get it right. But if they don't get it right, man, we gonna pop this top. And you know, if a nigga owe money, if he don't pay, man, nigga gonna get that money. You know, it's all different ways, man. You know, nigga play different ways. Cause if a nigga owe me some money, man, and he up here ain't got it, I go in that nigga cell and just bust up all his radio, his fan. I just bust that shit
He don't owe
up.
more than what he.
Yeah, I just bust that shit up. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bitch ass nigga, you know, you playing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But nigga don't really have them kind of problems, my nigga. You know, I ain't, you know, I mean, I might not pay you. Yeah,
I might be like, fuck.
Y'all was
like,
one.
what make you not pay nigga? You just don't leave. You look at the nigga and be like, man, fuck it.
Nigga, the cowboy lost. You should have been doing all that bitch ass rowing.
Bro, let me tell you something about
No, homie. I don't mind. Like, I'm a nigga that I lose. I got a bunch of money. I have stacks of money. And they know I got stacks of that shit.
Give me that, Joker, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if the cowboy playing and you just go to bumping about the cowboy, man, you know you ain't getting paid, nigga. Fuck you. yeah, I'm mad because of the cowboy, but nigga, you know, them hoe ain't cowboy, man. Them hoes.
God damn, I know y'all.
Man.
Listen, I got a partner from, shout out to Moon. I just hired him the other day. He from Pensacola. Die-hard Cowboys. Don't play with him. He want to catch the sale. Nah, for real. Like, he from Pensacola. Shout out to Moon. I just got in touch with him. We was on the Fed together. I literally watch it. Like, I love the Cowboys, but sometimes if they lose, I might get up, walk off. I can't just sit there and watch. But he gonna watch the whole game and then he ready to fight. Nah, like, I've seen dudes fight behind them games, bro. That be serious in the Fed, bro.
What?
TV too. They fight behind this. This is sport TV. Don't touch this TV.
I was a goddamn fool behind the cowboy.
Yeah.
But I had a homeboy named Butch out of Fort Worth. That nigga was fucked up. Him and Big Burr. Them niggas was fucked up. Big Burr used to grab the TV. Big old nigga. Burr about 6'9". Bitch ass nigga. Man, I didn't even like being on the wing with them niggas.
Oh, yeah, they gotta cut
them niggas were crazy. Them niggas were fucked up behind. I was fucked up, but nigga, them niggas were fucked up.
See, let me tell you how serious this is what he talking about. I called Moon. I'm looking for his number a few days ago. Someone got me on the phone. What's up? Well, it's the real cowboy fan. I ain't with all that fake. That's the first thing came to his mouth, Cowboys, bro. Because when I left him in the joint, it was about Cowboys. The game was playing, and then that's the first thing he said when I called him 2 days ago.
That's one thing.
It's a real Cowboy fan. He from Pensacola.
The Cowboys gonna
don't
do any
play
nigga sentence. The Cowboys gonna be there.
Yeah.
Win, lose, or draw. Through any nigga sentence. Last question. I'm just curious. When it comes to talent in prison, who do y'all see, if y'all can shout them out if y'all know them? Who was probably one of the most talented niggas, whether singing, drawing, artists, tattoos, that the world may, because the end of the world may never see their talent?
He's stupid, but they'll see his.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Basketball, football.
Basketball on the compound.
Any sport they had, he was
He from New Orleans. He lived on my block. He had 25 years for 2 bodies, I think. He had bodies fed or something for the. Him and Blab was on the same compound together.
He got banned from Texas.
Right.
From Texas.
Because the dudes who killed had something to do with Soda Slim. You know, when they come out here, he was gunning all at the hotel, all of them, you know, they got caught up for that.
So when he was cold and just he was a triathlete. He just
Yeah, he was nice.
He was a stepper, but when he was in the feds, I was in the pen with him. Any sport they had, he was winning. Nobody could mess with him on nothing.
so he would have been drafted. He was out.
I don't think that was his lane.
He let him gun.
Yeah.
But shout out to a dude named Tone. He from Arkansas. Bad with that rapping. I was on the compound with Buddy Rowe, who Trick Day used to rap about. He said he's a right for Trick. He said he wrote for Trick before. I was on the compound with him. He was nice. I didn't came across some guys that got some real. Like one day when we hit the lick, what he was talking about, we put together like a little talent show and we had prizes. I forgot the money, but we was going to send the money to him. But it was so big. We had so many people came out to the yard for this because we was giving out money. We was stunned. We was letting them know because we had it. You know what I'm saying? So the people shut it down though. But man, it's in prison. Like, because I thought about this here. Like, for a person to know how to make wine, like the Mexican that stole my garbage can, right? Because I come off the rec yard and I look at myself, not me, amigo. I'm like, how you know what I'm looking for? So what they would do, they would make the hooch, and then they would put it in a stanger on it to make that ever clip, make that clip. Yeah, bro. So, you know, when dudes making stingers in there, you know, just to make, we used to make wine candy. Damn. Like ice cream. I used to make ice cream and sell it for the games and for on weekends. You actually really make ice cream. That was so easy to make. I was like, what the world? I don't know how to make ice cream. But I didn't come across some talented people in prison, bro.
Do you got any talent? Anybody had to like perfect the art of throwing a kite, like getting a kite to a nigga, like?
Goddamn right.
Yeah, like I done heard some stories.
See the whole
Man, nigga used to yeah, man, them niggas used to do that. I used to sag, them niggas used to.
Yeah. No, like let me show you.
Like, nigga, this I say it. This the say it right here, right? The balls. You got 1, 2, 3 row, right?
Yeah.
You got long motherfucking balls. That's the one out there though. The one out there, 1, 2, and 3. You gotta know how to, cause this is how we listen to the radio. If we want to catch good radio station, you got to get that wire. You get that motherfucking wire, nigga, and you go get that toilet paper, ball it up. You tie that motherfucking that bitch that wire around that bitch. You gotta let that bitch hang. You gotta perfect that bitch. You gotta wait, and when you hit that, cause you want to hit 3 rows. Yeah. But you gotta hit 3 rows to where that bitch to go up and come down. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Nigga, how you hit that bitch? That bitch will go up and come down. Boom, bingo. And everybody couldn't do that bitch. Cause you want to hit 3 rows. Nigga, I had a fight behind a nigga tore my line down.
Damn, bro.
What?
How many attempts is it just, you get one good go or you
can go how many times you want to go, but you gotta know how to perfect that bitch. Man, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's talent right there.
I think about that shit like, I say, man, we was crazy, motherfucker.
Let me show you what's disrespectful. How in the Fed, we don't got the ball, we got the doors. So you got to go in the mattress, or the sheets, and make you a long, called fishing, right? You make a long string, right? So but let me tell you, like, say for instance, I don't like Dewberry. He was running the Crips, right? He running the thing, right? I don't like him, right? So Dewberry trying to sing, like my cell might be here, his cell might be next to either cells across from each other, right? But his people might be all the way down the hall. So he got a fish, like we might get the grease top or get that black stuff out the window to try to, or get a battery, crush it to slide. Because you got to go like from this wall to the front up there sometimes. You got to slide all the way, you might get somebody, help, yo, cell number 10, get that line for me. They fish it out, then they'll slide it some more, right? But now I saw dudes do this, they like have $200-300 worth of stamp. Look, bro, I'm about to leave, bro. Look, this for the homies. Look, I got some coming your way. And I'm gonna be on the cut. Just watch. Soon as that line come down, I'm like, give me this, man.
Mine.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
We getting
well, they gonna ask who got it though, right?
Some niggas know who got it.
They gonna know your cell, but you ain't get to me because I'm in my cell. You in your cell. You a crib. I'm a Muslim.
But get what? That shit'll get deadly.
Yeah, it could get problem. Yeah.
It's get deadly.
Like one of my Muslim brothers got into it with the Oyes, and they get into it because the Oye be up. They'll sleep all day, be up all night. So sometimes they get beaten on, all yelling, and be disrespectful, right? So one time he took some duffel cake, put it in an envelope, and me go get this, send it over to him. But dude from DC got killed like that. Like with when they play with the white boy, disrespect the white boy, they got out the handcuff, butchered the CO and butchered the guy in the cell. Pull him out and drug him out and showed all the blacks.
Nah, that shit get deadly,
Yeah,
bro.
that stuff get crazy,
I know
bro.
motherfucker that a shit in a. I seen motherfucker shit in the hot pot. Ball they shit. Put shaving cream. Put in a. Ball it. And ball that bitch, and when you come out that motherfucking cell walking down, they'll dash your ass. Because you gotta realize what it's gonna do. You got shit. And that shaving cream gonna automatically make that skin come. So now your shit gonna be infected. So nigga, you gotta be careful about that shit. Yeah, nigga, you gotta be careful. Them motherfuckers say, man, I done seen some. Say, man, I seen a. Listen, I'm gonna give you a story. This the most gangster shit I seen in prison. I was on closed custody. A white boy was trying to get shipped. But when he tried to get shipped, he stole his Mexican shit. The Mexican out of San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? I still remember the Mexican name was Drop. His name was, damn, I can't think of that Mexican name. I ended up seeing him again like a month before I came home. It's crazy. It's a crazy story. Me and him were cool because we gambled. I gambled against this motherfucking ass. And he had stole that Mexican motherfucking me like a lot of shit out of the Mexican cell. But when he came from the field, the white boy was gone. But we had got word that they letting that white boy out because the Mexican got some people back there saying, hey, they gonna let him out. Woo, woo, woo. He said, yeah, they gonna bring him back on closed custody. I ain't even go to the field that day. Nigga, I'm out there in that motherfucking day room. Nigga, I'm in the day room. And the Mexican out, told me, he said, man, I'm gonna kill that bitch. You know what I'm saying? When he say that, nigga meant that. So I'm sitting up in that bitch. I seen that bitch, that white boy come through that. I seen him when he came through the door. Then you had the Mexican out of San Antonio. They had their bench. Boy, they hit his ass. He hit him. Boom. That motherfucking white boy caught out. They had a big ass Mexican. He caught the white boy. Boom. White boy fell. Man, listen. And they got on top of that motherfucking white boy. When I tell you he got on top of him, he just went to hitting him. He just went to hitting him. I ain't bullshitting. The law came and they tackled this motherfucking ass and did all that shit. You hear me? I'm talking about, yeah, what's up with it?
He did 30 years in Angola.
Okay.
That's Diesel right there. Yeah, Diesel.
Yeah. Say,
30
yeah, style the shit out that motherfucker, bro. And guess what crazy about it? That white boy didn't die. He didn't even die. But my boy name was Drop. He had another name. Drop. It's a Mexican. He out of San Antonio. I was on Beto, finna get ready to come home. And I seen that motherfucker. I say, man, what the fuck? He say, man, I was in SED. He said he was in SED for 10 years. He was in SED for 10 years. He said, man, I just got out of SED and everything. I said, for real? He's like, hell yeah, man. I say, what happened? What they do? He said they gave him some time. But he said, man, that bitch ass white boy didn't even die, my nigga. I said, for real? He said, man, that bitch didn't die. I was trying to kill that hoe. Man, I looked at that hoe. I said, God damn. And that first thing he said was, man, you still going with them hoe ass cowboys? First thing that hoe said. But man, cause nigga, boy, and it's crazy, man. That was my boy, man. Damn. And that nigga styled that motherfucking white boy, man. I said, man, I watched that shit. I said, that nigga had his knees on that motherfucking white boy like this, bro. He like this here, had his arm, and was sticking that whole bitch was hitting his ass. I said, God. I'm sitting up watching that shit. I said, God damn, he tripping, man. I want to tell my boy to let up, but he already got 2 live sentences. So I'm sitting there like, oh, actually, I'm talking about blood everywhere, blood just shooting, like a little fish. I said, man, God damn, my boy, he done killed this goddamn man. They came and got him, the white boy laying there. I thought he was dead. He was laying there. Blood shooting every goddamn well. Man, that motherfucking white boy made it. Man, I said to myself, I want to see it. They got stabbed 32 times. 32 times. They stabbed. And the reason why he stabbed him so much because the law on the Wayne panicked. Hey, come here, boy. He panicked. Nigga, bitch, shut up, whole bit. Boom, he started hitting him. Boom, I said, God.
I gotta order them.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Man, we normally like to close these prison stories out because we don't want no young kids to, we don't want to motivate them to go. So, and I got a hell of a lot more questions, but we're gonna do this later on. But I want each of y'all to tell them, like, for the kids, man, tell them why they need to stay away from prison, man. It's the stuff they don't see. Dewberry, you got some horror stories. I ain't gonna lie, your shit be scaring me sometimes. But tell them why they need to stay. Just don't go. Don't take the penitentiary chances.
Jail ain't fun. That's the best thing.
Well, we get to eat what we want to eat. Feed up, child.
There you go. You can't eat what you want. They need to know that shit.
Man, listen, nah, for real, because I should tell him, I know he used to get tired of me saying it, right? But I'd be like, I should get mad at him. We be in the car. I'd be like, bro, it's like 1, 2 in the morning. Like, bro, we free, bro. I'm like, when I'm heading into Dallas, when I'm on the bridge, like that ball, I love to see them lights, right? And I should get mad with him when he don't enjoy my happiness with these lights. Bro, you take this for granted, bro. We was just in a cell where there was killing going on. Now we out here, our freedom. Bro, we put it up at these restaurants. I've been to, man, one time, they had 2 concerts.
You know that Ball is a restaurant, you know that, right?
No.
That is a restaurant up there, yes. Wolfgang, so they keep changing the name of it. But
Man, I'm
you gotta
going
go
there.
there. And it rotates
Big
across,
fact.
it rotates while you eat.
Oh, I gotta go there
You
Saturday.
gotta go.
When I at the Marriott.
You gotta do a reservation.
Okay, I'm happy you told me to. Good, yeah, I gotta go there. So, I'm enjoying the small thing. Like, I should get my car, bro, and ride up the little street. I don't want to say the street because people gonna be trying to find what gig it at. So, but I will go look and say this here. I'm gonna go to this restaurant tomorrow. I'm gonna go here tomorrow. I'm gonna go here tomorrow. And bro, I just enjoy myself, man. So when we out here, we with our family. They like to eat the Thanksgiving dinners, them Christmas dinners. You like to enjoy your family. Well, when you in jail, you got what them people call child. If you don't make it out that door, they lock that door. You ain't getting nothing to eat. Cause you playing around, you get out that cell, you get to that child hall, and then when you get in that child hall, what you eat, they're gonna tell you, let's go, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You trying to pack some meat up, trying to steal bread and chicken and all that, and don't let the people be packing you down. You're gonna be mad when the free man packs you down, find the stuff, throw it to the side. Now you mad because he throwing your food, now you got an attitude. Man, nobody don't wanna go through that, man.
And thank you for saying that, because a lot of people take that for granted as far as getting they like to eat and be selective on what they eat. That shit gone. That shit gone. Dewberry, what you got as far as, man, for,
Man, shit. Man, shit, young ass nigga, you don't want to have no another young nigga telling you when to get up and when to shit, when to go to shower. Nigga, it's a zombie world in that bitch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker telling you when to do this. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all this shit, bro. When I was in the field, I was in the field like a motherfucker. And I want y'all to hear this shit. This some real shit, but it's some racist shit. But it was some real shit. It was a white boy. His name was motherfucking me Peacock. Big ass white boy. Redneck, bitch neck, red neck. And hardcore motherfucker too. Say, man, I'm in the field. I'm lead row and shit. And he believe in, you can't say, if you say Peacock, hey, you better put some motherfucking gravy on that chicken. That's the shit he used to say. Racist son of a bitch. Right? But man, I remember that nigga said something. He said, Cook, I'm doing something the police can't do. He said, what's that, Mr. Peacock? I got Bloods and Crips working together. That was some real nigga shit. Remember that. Peacock, I'm doing something the police ain't never done. I got Bloods and Crips working together.
Now you said something right there when you said you don't want a young nigga telling a nigga what to do. A nigga might be 27.
No, 21.
No, I'm just saying.
18.
18
Shut
working
up.
as a CEO.
They say, shut up and give you a direct order. Damn. What?
Man, I seen a motherfucking white boy do me like this, nigga. I know we gotta go. Hey man, quit calling my motherfucking phone. I'm doing a video. Listen to me, man. A white boy. A motherfucking white boy. That bitch wasn't nothing but 102. And that bitch ass white boy came in my face in the hallway and looked at me and said, talking to me like that. I looked at that little bitch. I said, man, I beat your motherfucking ass, man. That little bitch say, you ain't gonna do shit, motherfucker. Fuck you. I'm looking at this little bitch, man. And I thought about it. If I hit this little bitch, man, them all gonna give a nigga a concussion.
Yo.
Them all gonna give a nigga a concussion.
Nah, they gonna fly you up out of there.
You hear me?
They gonna flight lift
Man,
you
I
out
looked
there.
at this little bitch, my nigga, and I'm like, man, I gotta go home. I gotta go home. I gotta go home, man.
102.
No, homie.
Shit, a fellow.
Man, I ain't bullshit say, nigga. Man, I did a white boy, man. Before I go, I gotta tell y'all, man, I'm giving y'all my prison stories, nigga. I gotta keep this for my book, man. Goddamn, I got the book dropping, man, soon. But listen, man, we out there hooping on the court. We hooping like, so I used to hoop hard in the bitch. Talking about nigga for real out there hooping. But they telling us it's time to go in. It's 2 more points, all we need. We gambling. Y'all come on in. Man, fuck that bitch ass white boy. We hooping, man. Say, man, we got 2 more points. Chill, wait. Man, we hooping. No, y'all come out. I said, man, this motherfucker. Man, I was so goddamn mad when they came and got the ball. I go to the fence on the white boy. I go to that fence. I tell that motherfucking white boy, I say, man, you a motherfucking hoe, bitch. Puss ass hoe. I go off on that motherfucking white boy, man. So I go to the day room. Bitch ass white boy. Man, them hoes say, hey, rack up, 3 roll, 2 roll. Nigga, I'm on 2 roll, finna go out. Allah said, no, you wait. And I look. I seen that white boy. I seen that motherfucking nutty law, man. I seen them laws coming. I said, oh, shit, them hoes finna get a nigga. So bad, my nigga named Psycho. He said, say, cuz, what's happening, homie? I said, now, y'all nigga go to the cell, homie. Whatever gonna happen, my nigga. I said, I got it. Fuck it, it is what it is. Man, I remember, nigga, everybody gone. I'm the only motherfucker in the day room. Nigga, that white boy came in there. That white boy said, Dewberry, don't you ever talk to me like that in front of all these goddamn people. I said, man, I'm sorry. Man, I know boy come say. Man, them hoes, I know them hoes finna have me in that bitch dipped up. Man, I told that boy, I said, say, man, I'm sorry. Hey, nigga, when I seen he wasn't aggressive, nigga, I got nice too.
Yeah.
Nigga? Shit.
All right, man. You know what it is, man. This Prison Story 101, man. Dewberry, introduce yourself. I mean, y'all shout yourselves out, man. Y'all shout yourselves out. Tell them who you is, goddamn.
Say, man, this that motherfucker Mr. Do, nigga. Hey, man, I'm dropping number good game down, man. Pick it up. If you don't pick it up, it's your fault, Jack. So listen, man, y'all come tune in with me, man. Y'all know what it is. Anthony Dewberry. It's all you gotta do is type that motherfucker in. It's gonna pop up, Jackson.
I ain't much tune in. This Terrance Civilian Williams. I'm a civilian, y'all. I'm enjoying life. Hit me up, Gangsta, the original hot boy. Charles the White that turned me up. So a lot of people can't get on my channel no more. You can go to his channel, So we're gonna use his channel for a lot of you dig up and coming. I'm gonna just say that. But yeah, I'm out here. Oh, and check out my other channels, hanging around with OG Giggity. I'm about to do a lot of content over there too.
And I missed to put the thumb in her butt. Crypto G's on all platforms. I'm at the state now. I can say Google me. Google me. Yeah, man. Put the thumb in her butt.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how that come about. Some people think it's sex, but you know on the YouTube where they got the thumbs up, where you put the like button, they got the thumb up. So he always, when we have our pocket, we ask women, do they like a thumb in their butt? But with that thumb up, like, man, hit the like button. So he, instead of saying hit the like, be like, man, put a thumb in her butt. So he covered
Okay.
That YouTube sound to be bigger
So
than
he
the
metaphor-
goddamn thumb. You should just
Yeah.
Okay. Because nigga, I thought he was talking about something else.
Yeah, so that's why it's catchy like that. So he made shirts with it, got the Mardi Gras color.
Hey, but I tried to put the thumb in them a couple of hundred butts and they be tripping.
Man, you know what I be with you. I be like, man, the women don't like that, but every woman, majority of women that come here, they say, yeah, I like that.
Like double penetration.
Say, man, I told you.
I mean, they like double penetration.
Giggity.
What's up, bro?
I need a Section 8 chick.
Big facts. They'll be the freak ones though.
Woo!
They'll be the freaky ones, bro. Real talk.
Hey, man, I'm just bullshitting y'all. Say, man, we just chopping up a good game, man. Don't y'all take that and say, hey, man, do we want a Section 8 girl? No, I don't. Nigga, I'm just having fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying life, man. Shout out to my boy Giggity. Shout out to my boy Crypto G's. And shout out to my boy Joker, man. Say, man, listen, man. Hey, man. Y'all turn me up, man.
Prison Stories 101. Let's go.
Wow.